Joryu, I've just received word from Tsuruno-san. Amare Nishitani III is dead, and the Kijin clan's base is burned down.
Tsuruno was planning on killing him all along.
Yes. Eliminating Nishitani was necessary before the Omi Alliance's dissolution. No better way to guarantee his absence than death. You were the only one who didn't want that.
I wonder...
Disbanding the Omi Alliance and Tojo clan at the same time won't be bloodless. Killing Nishitani keeps it to a minimum.
Can't make an omelet without breaking an egg. That the idea? People in charge love that one.
I suppose so.
Remember that the Kijin clan are hitmen, practically the bosses of them. Nishitani had a lot of blood on his hands. If his death helps us, then so be it.
You think Watase and Daigo will feel the same way?
I'm sure they'll understand, at the very least. They sit above tens of thousands in their organizations. I imagine they had to make ruthless calculations on a daily basis. Would you impose some kind of penalty on Tsuruno for his involvement in this? No, you wouldn't.
I just stopped by to report in that this part of the job's done. If you already heard it from Tsuruno, I have nothing more to add.
At any rate, the biggest barrier to the Omi's dissolution is gone now. All that's left is to wait for Watase's release, then watch as the Yakuza become a thing of the past. Why don't you leave Sotenbori for a bit? You just need to be back the day before Watase gets out.
You're asking me to hole up at the temple?
Not immediately. Go ahead and tie up any loose ends first. You must be exhausted. I suggest you stay with Akame-san tonight. Would you mind returning to the temple for a bit?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. You'll be leaving Osaka for a while then. Just sit tight until Watase...
The fuck? What do you mean we don't have as much booze as we thought? Ah, forget it. Just bring everything we got. I'll make it worth your while. And then some. No shit. Sorno Han. Been too long, man. Busy lately, I take it?
I've been, yeah. After tomorrow, I can finally relax.
Really? But the chairman's finally stepping down when Captain Watase gets back. We'll be celebrating that tomorrow, too. Ain't the Watase family back to be even busier?
Suppose you got me there.
But still, Patriarch Nishitani would have been the one cheering loudest for Captain Watase taking the reins. But now look where we are. Patriarch got iced in a goddamn raid, and nobody can find this Joryu guy who did it. You ask me, I'd want to know what the fuck's going on.
We're all on the hunt for the asshole. Burns my guts what happened. I owe a lot to the late Patriarch.
Owe him. You.
What? I say something weird?
I guess in his way he did take a liking to you, didn't he? Yeah, the Patriarch rode your ass like a prize pony. But at least it made you tough as nails, huh? Boy, I bet he broke you real good. Mind and body both.
He was the model Kanzai Yakuza. It was an honor, him taking a liking to me.
The boss must be bent out of shape over Nishitani, too. So put on a happy face when we meet him, all right?
Was already gonna. See ya.
Tell you what makes me bent out of shape. Is lying to fellow Omi.
We'll suck it up. You think my ass ain't on the line here, too? He'll be the first one to blow when the announcement's made.
Honestly, I can't tell who's gonna do what tomorrow. Been a while since I felt this kind of chill down my spine.
What about Kiryu-san?
Still with the Daidoji. Should be coming back to Osaka soon.
Only one day left. It's finally upon us, Kiryu-san.
I'm meditating.
Very well. Don't mind me, then.
It's all right. Nice thing about meditation is you can do it anytime, any place.
The Daidoji once found the news of the Yakuza's dissolution unimportant. But the winds have changed course, haven't they?
Hmm?
I wasn't sure if you knew. Governor Ryo Aoki has ousted Ogikubo-sensei and succeeded him as chair of the Citizens' Liberal Party. Politician by day, Yakuza puppeteer by night. That's how he got the authority to fit the collar snug over the Omi and Tojo both. He's young, and he's after sweeping power. Of course, the Daidoji are none too pleased with that. But the dissolution of the Omi alliance tomorrow would also be a big blow to Aoki.
So,
that means the job you're doing will be beneficial to the faction. And when you factor in the 50 billion in assets we received from the Watase family, you've done more for the Daidoji than anyone. And they called you a freeloader.
you know, it looks cheap to let money do all the talking.
You're also owed a debt of gratitude for saving my life. Though I suppose that's my own cross to bear.
What's with you? You're awful misty-eyed today.
Close communication between workers and management is fundamental to an organization's smooth operation.
Gotta write that one down.
On that note, once your work is finished, I think you ought to relax for a while. I'll start pestering my superiors to get you a reward of some kind.
A reward?
It must drive you crazy to be stuck in here. How about a vacation, all by yourself? It'd be a nice change of pace. Naturally, you'll avoid Okinawa and Kamurocho. But we'll try to accommodate anywhere else you'd like to go.
A vacation, huh?
I gather this isn't something you think about often. But give it a try. Is there anywhere you might like to visit?
Well, I've always wanted to go to Hawaii.
I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii
Well, I've always wanted to go to Hawaii.
Any particular reason?
Something Yumi said once. She wanted to get married there. It just came out one day while we were goofing around.
You mean Yumi Sawamura, I take it. Haruka Sawamura's mother. The love of your life.
Anala Hill Memorial Church.
Hmm?
Yumi always talked about going there when she was working nights in the city. She'd grown up way out in the country, at an orphanage called Sunflower.
And this church? It's in Hawaii?
Before I die, I'd like to leave Japan. And bring this there. It's the only gift I've ever given her.
I had no idea. You were such a romantic, Kiryu-san.
Anawa,
Yes?
that's personal.
Right. Oh. Sorry to pry. Bad habit of mine.
We were never engaged. Back then, I just couldn't ever tell her how I felt. By the time I finally found the words, she was on her deathbed.
Kiryu-san.
Forget I said anything. Hawaii just popped into my head, that's all. Besides, we've got tomorrow to worry about first. Who knows what'll happen when a room full of Yakuza hear about the dissolution.
Your reward doesn't need to be Hawaii. It doesn't even need to be travel. Is there anything else that you want?
I'm the man who erased his life and his name. I don't want anything. Even if I did, you couldn't give it to me.
Truthfully, I do know what you want. But the one thing I can't do is let you see the kids in Okinawa.
Yeah, I know. You're here too, Cyrano?
Yeah, been waiting for you.
Sure has. Practically waltzed in like he owned the place and said he'd wait till you showed. Even though I told him I was working. Been a real pain in my ass.
Oh, fucking right already. Quit your yapping, will ya?
So what is it? What brought you here?
Don't worry, nothing major. Just thought I'd give you a rundown about tomorrow. Got some stuff to explain. Not here, though. We'll meet the boss tomorrow at a construction site on the edge of Sotembori. Gonna be fresh out of the joint. We'll slap a suit on him, then head to Omi Alliance HQ.
Does he know I'm coming?
Yeah, our lawyers filled him in. Told him all about you. Including that you were with us when we offed Nishitani.
You did, huh?
And about that, I'm sorry I kept you in the dark.
So that's what you wanted to explain.
Don't get me wrong. I got no regrets about it happening. If I could do it over, I'd still kill him. But I tricked you into getting your hands dirty. Then I told you he was a piece of shit that got what was coming to him. Didn't even apologize neither. Well, from where I'm sitting now, I think that was pretty lousy. After tomorrow, I'm gonna be an ex-Yakuza. No rank, no title. Getting a bow from that kind of nobody probably don't do much for you. But still, I'm real goddamn sorry.
You and me, we've both led the life. We've been told time and again that sorry's not good enough. So you bow, but you don't really expect to be forgiven. Am I wrong? We'll carry the weight of the things we've done for the rest of our lives. Not like we have any other choice. That's not gonna change when the Omi and Tojo are broken up either.
So I take it I don't have your forgiveness then, huh?
Lift your head up already. You made your point.
No. It stays down until you say you forgive me.
Fine. You're forgiven.
Really?
So, that all you wanted to talk about?
No. I do have one piece of good news.
Hmm?
Some intruders showed up at Omi HQ not too long ago. One of them used to be Tojo. Name's Ichiban Kasuga. You know him? Just got out of prison after 18 years.
I think I've heard of him. I was locked up at that time, too. But he was in a different prison. Any idea why he'd break into Omi HQ?
Kasuga used to work for Masumi Arakawa. Like a lost dog, he went right on back to Kamurocho after he got out. And that's when Arakawa shot him.
Shot him?
Remember, Arakawa was pretending to be a Tojo trader in front of the Omi Alliance. Had to shoot his own former loyal in cold blood just to keep up the act. If he didn't, some other Omi probably would have killed the guy anyway. But Arakawa hit him, so he just barely survived. Shot him to save him, more or less.
Hell of a stunt.
Then Kasuga found out about Arakawa's true intentions. The dissolution plan. Everything. So once he got the call from his precious Papa Arakawa-san, he came running over to Osaka. He'll be on our side at the announcement tomorrow.
Will he make for good muscle?
Here he went toe-to-toe with Goro Majima and Taiga Saejima. Of course, Kasuga had a handful of buddies with him.
You weren't kidding about the good news.
No one knows what'll happen once the cat's out of the bag. Not many guys around we can trust, you know. But Patriarch Watase and the Tojo clan's 6th chairman are ready for every Omi in that room to see this as a declaration of war. Our job's to protect the two of them and see the dissolution through.
Understood. If they're in a tight spot, I'll step in. That 50 billion included a bodyguard fee, didn't it?
We're much obliged. Take your time and rest up for tomorrow, Kiryu-san. Been waiting for you. The boss should be here soon. He's on his way from the joint.
In a different time, we'd have rolled out the red carpet. But meeting at the prison's a no-go. Doesn't matter if you're captain of the Omi anymore.
Yeah, I know.
I bet. You did 10 years, didn't you? For killing your boss, no less. Us smashing up the Omi today ain't so different, is it?
What gives, Shishido? You scared all of a sudden?
Those decades of Yakuza families, all that history. And we're gonna tear it all down. Ain't you nervous, Captain?
Maybe a bit. But my mind's made up. And you'd better watch yourself. Don't say stupid shit like that round the boss.
Of course.
Welcome back, boss.
Thanks.
Thank you for all you've done for us.
I could say the same.
Haven't changed a bit, boss.
Welcome back.
Sereno, Shishido, you two did good. See, you brought a dragon back from the dead. Couldn't have been easy.
Sure wasn't. But 50 billion goes a long way. The Daidoji were willing to let out his leash a bit.
Thanks for coming, Kiryu-han. Guess I'm not the only one in a tough spot here. You know how much cash I ran through to find you?
You're already talking about money? Man, I knew it was more about ideals.
Ha! Big talk coming from a dead man. None of it ever made any goddamn sense, did it? The Dragon of Dojima died, but no one saw the body. Who'd be dumb enough to fall for that shit?
Fooled everyone but you.
Only one you're fooling is yourself. Anyway, forget all that. We got a big event today, and I can't pull it off without you. This is the day the Yakuza end.
Yeah. Making a big move. You and Daigo both.
We didn't choose this. The times forced us to. Politicians, cops, they treat us like we ain't even people, then justify it with one bullshit law or another. Only future we got as Yakuza is as lapdogs or underground thugs.
Seems that way.
But we can still make ourselves a third option. We dissolve the groups and get as many of the Yakuza as we can into our safety net. The longer we wait, the less we can do. And more Yakuza will fall by the wayside.
Truthfully, I can't say if that's the right choice. I'm hardly qualified to. But either way, you're putting your lives on the line to do this. That's reason enough for me to help.
Look, I realize you got Daijoji breathing down your neck. But putting two giants like Omi and Tojo to rest didn't take living legends. And a dead one, I suppose. I'm counting on you, Kiryu-han.
Boss, do you have the letter of dissolution?
Huh?
This is a historic moment. How about I get you in a badass pose holding the paperwork? Hey, quit screwing around. Oh, come on. Everybody's snapping pics these days. Right, Kiryu-san?
Whoa, knock it off. The fuck's wrong with you?
The captain of the Omi Alliance, conspiring with the supposedly dead former 4th chairman of the Tojo clan. Plotting to betray his family and disband the Omi? He's got the Declaration of Dissolution addressed. Rest of the police right there in his pocket.
I get it. You're against all this.
Shishido.
Omi, new or old, see this video right here? Rank be damned, they'll kill you. On top of that, they'll see it was me who exposed you. I'll be the goddamn hero.
What are you saying?
To start, I'll be taking over the Watase family. Already had the groundwork laid.
What? All of you?
So the Patriarch and the Captain weren't with us. No shit that'd have everyone turned on you. You were so busy licking Watase's boots, you forgot about everyone else under you. Just means you didn't have the damn balls.
And you think you're any different?
I know my place in the world. I'll take it step by step. Patriarch will be the first for me. Then it'll be the top of the Omi Alliance.
That's some pretty big talk there.
I wasn't raised that great, you know. When I could take my shot, I make sure I put my life on it. 2 long years. I've been waiting for this. To expose the Omi Alliance's greatest threat. You backstabbing rat fucks!
So you were against us all this fucking time?
Asshole. You two turned on us first. Turned your back on us!
Hey! I'm back! You all missed me.
Nishitani, Kazuma Kiryu, and Masaru Watase. You're both dead as fuck. You wrinkly ass traitors!
What? How? Patriarch Nishitani, you're supposed to be... I'm the one who killed him. Remember? Kiryu-san was there, but I had my back to him. He couldn't see a thing. So I just pretended to stab him with a little toy that spurts blood. Had a rescue team nearby and everything. All went according to plan. Well made, unlike yours. But why, Shishido? Don't you hate Nishitani too? How could you? You're not wrong. Patriarch Nishitani's had me under his thumb forever. It's been a living hell for years on end. And you're the one who saved my ass, Captain. So this is how you repay the favor? You know, I was a good-for-nothing little shit as a kid. But now, I strut around this fucking town head high. Out having those glitzy nights I always dreamed about. And once I knuckled up and stood on the winning side, I learned. There ain't nothing better than having the run of somebody. 'Cause you're stronger than them, and they're piss scared of you. Damn you. A full belly, clothes on my back, women in my bed. Maybe you think all that was a gift from you. What? But you'd be fucking wrong. I'm the one who clawed my way up from nothing. You just gave me a little boost in the home stretch. God, getting ordered around by a smug asshole like you. So sure his shit don't stink. I can't count how many times I've wanted to strangle you. I don't know how I managed not to. I don't owe you a goddamn thing. Everything I got 'cause I fought and won and took it my own fucking self. And you're planning to do what again? Break up the group? Dissolve the Omi Alliance? Fuck out of here with that. You go senile and lock up or something, you dickless piece of shit. Shishido. But while you all were flipping your shit over your little conspiracy, I still didn't have any proof. That's why I held on till the time was right. Even with proof, I'm not an idiot of your caliber. I know I can't rebuild the Omi alone. You gotta show people a vision for the future, or else nobody will follow you. But with the Kijin clan at my back, everything's taken care of. After I saved Patriarch Nishitani from the fire, I laid all my cards on the table for him. How Kazuma Kiryu survived, about the plot to dissolve the Omi Alliance and the Tojo clan.
A shocking betrayal. An unforgivable conspiracy. Isn't that right, Watase Anaki? You recognize what I had back then. Didn't even care that I just left the Chingon Mafia, did you? Power is all that matters. Hey, you showed those weren't empty words. I figured you for a real man's man, so I didn't mind getting my hands dirty for you. Who do you have to thank for that squeaky clean image of yours, huh? And now you throw me to the wolves because I'm in the way of your scheme? Kill him? Get rid of him? Sounds damn crazy, right?
No, I'm the one who ordered you to be killed.
Shut your fucking mouth, Cyrano! Hawkins not going to save you. Watase Anaki here betrayed me. Just like he betrayed the Omi Alliance. You know how much that stings for us? You got any idea? But you, Shishido, you've gone above and beyond. What a guy. I love ya.
If you all don't want the Omi Alliance, then we'll take it for ourselves.
What was that about bootlicking earlier? Looks like you're happy to do just the same.
Damn right. And look what that lick bought me.
Let me be frank, Kiryu-han. I wasn't expecting this. Squaring off against the Watasi family and Kijin both? Who'd have figured? Here I thought the worst fit would be at Omi HQ.
Yeah, me too. So, if you lost our edge in the joint, we're done for.
Huh. Been that type been planning this day for years? I ain't gone soft even a little. Can't speak for you, though.
Well, that gives me a bit of hope. What about you, Surno?
Huh? Me? I get to fight with a couple of legends. You think I'd pass up being part of that trio? Fact is, I'm so fucking mad right now, you couldn't stop me if you tried.
Perfect. Shishido, your plan may have been years in the making. But you missed one major detail.
Yeah?
What do you think will happen if you don't kill us here and now? You'd have to start all over again, wouldn't you? Do you think you have enough manpower to take us down?
Now here's a moment worth saving. Shoot another video, now. Show everyone in the Omi Alliance what we're made of.
Hell yes!
Get rid of these relics! The new Omi Alliance begins now! Kill them all!